Good morning. This is Rich here on behalf of Rich TV Live, and I'm here to speak to you today about Blackrock Gold Corp. So this is a company that I really like a lot. I think there's a lot of potential. I think it's undervalued, underappreciated, and underexposed. I have spoken with the CEO, and that video will be out shortly, so stay tuned to that. We should be having that edited and out, I would say, in the next any few days, I guess, any day now, really. And I want everyone to put BRC, BKRRF in America, AHZ in Frankfurt, Germany on your watch list, put it on your radar. I think it has a chance to be a very interesting company. This is their website. It looks like this, blackrockgold.ca. As the market opens right now, we'll take a look at the market and see exactly what it's doing today, if anything. Now, one of the interesting things about this company is when I spoke to the CEO, he did take over from the previous management and did a phenomenal job. And I'm going to show you guys what he's done with the stock, but you can see the stock has really come up a lot. And that is extremely bullish indicator that there's obviously a lot of interest in the security. So let's take a look at Blackrock Gold Corp in America, BKRRF on the OTC markets. You can see it was up 9% yesterday. And BRC, Blackrock Gold, right now at 104, up 1.96% today. Now, if we go over the 3-month chart, you can see that this has really performed quite well. You could see that this was literally at 22 cents in June, has come up as high as $1.61. I'm going to mark this, take this extended line. So it's gone from 22 cents all the way up to a high of 161 and retraced back down to where it is right now. Hit a low of about, I would say about 80, between 80 and 90 cents. I always like to mark the low points and the high points. Those are points of support and resistance where institutional investors are typically going to be buying and selling. So you could see here, this was kind of like the buy zone, and it's now starting to take off from that zone. And we're currently at $1.04, up 1.96%. This is Blackrock Gold, a stock that has run up from 22 cents to over $1. So it's been doing quite well over the last 3 months and has been as high as $1.61. Now, you never want to be buying at an all-time high. You always want to try to catch the dips. So this is a stock that I think has a lot of potential, and I think everyone should, at the very least, put them on the watch list, put them on your radar, because I think there's a lot of interesting potential here, okay? Now, one of the interesting things when I look at companies is I always like to look at their share structure. This is BKRRF, Blackrock Gold Corp in America, and is the symbol. And you can see here the shares outstanding are 106 million shares issued and outstanding as of August 31st, 2020. And there are 76 million shares in the float, giving this company a very still small market cap of only 81 million market cap. So still a very small market cap and a lot of room, in my opinion, for this market cap to grow. And we're going to go through all the different reasons why I think that this company needs to be a company that you put on your watch list and you put on your radar. Now, remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. Past performance is not an indication of future results. We can't guarantee that what we talk about is going to go up, even though we hope it will and we hope it does well. We can't guarantee anything, okay? Okay, so this is the website here, untapped potential, elite team. So strong leadership team, untapped potential. And I know that they're also getting a lot of attention now as they start to really grow. I mean, you see a stock go from 22 cents to $1.60, people are going to start to look at it. So let's just read more about this company and really get to understand who they are. Silver is poised for a major bull run that would boost junior miners with high-grade projects. Blackrock Gold, BRC in Canada, BK BKRRF in America and AHZ in Frankfurt, Germany, large high-grade land packages, and big exploration programs in prolific Nevada gold and silver belts could make it the precious metals play of 2020. There's a perfect storm of factors brewing that's expected to drive silver prices to record highs and take silver mining juniors along for a once-in-a-lifetime ride. Factor number one, investors snap up silver as a safe haven play during times of uncertainty. Like now, due to over 5 million cases of the current health crisis in the US and growing, with over 72,000 businesses shuttered, unemployment back above 1 million, and the Fed's balance sheet ballooning to over 7 trillion as they scramble to avoid the worst. Yeah, it's a crazy time right now. Factor number two, the yield curve has reliably inverted shortly before every US recession since 1955. Most recently, it inverted in March 2019 for the first time since the 2007 to 2009 financial crisis. This means investors are so worried about the near-term future that they're piling into safer long-term bonds. Yield curve inversions have also historically been great for silver prices as investors seek safe havens. And in my opinion, safe havens are silver and gold. Factor number three, analysts fear the current market melt-up that's very reminiscent of the late 1990s will crash across the board given the wrong catalysts. So let's just quickly see what they say here.
Let's look at a morning must-read off his important essay on the collapse of the US dollar. America's savings current account problems are about to come into play with a vengeance. The rest of the world is starting to look less bad. A weaker dollar, it would boost US competitiveness, but only for a while. Notwithstanding the hubris of American exceptionalism, no leading nation has ever devalued its way to sustain prosperity. Stephen Roach, could it be that big of a dollar move where we move from depreciation to a consideration of devaluation?
Well, Tom, I mean, the problem with the U.S. and its saving current account balances is that they were already setting us up for a problem before the pandemic hit. The net national savings rate, which is the broadest measure of domestic saving, it's the savings of businesses, households, and the government sector adjusted for depreciation, was at 1.4% of national income in the first quarter of 2020. And the average, 45-year average from 1960 to 2005 was 7. So we were at the lower end of an acceptable bound. And then, we have introduced this massive relief package, which is going to blow our budget deficits higher than we've ever seen and take debt to GDP ratios well above those which were evident in the end of World War II. So I look at that and I say, okay, with deficits up, with debt up, with savings likely to go sharply into negative territory, which is going to be even worse than it was during the global financial crisis, the current account is probably going to exceed its prior record of minus 6.3% of GDP in 2005, and currencies are designed to cushion the blow of an exploding current account in the context of weak domestic savings.
So I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but it's just an example of the fact that there's a lot of people predicting a crash because the markets are at all-time highs, gold's at all-time highs, and the markets at all-time highs at the same time. So a lot of interesting things happening, a lot of catalysts happening, and a lot of people are moving towards gold and silver, precious metals as a safe haven. So the late 1990s will crash across the board given the wrong catalyst, like a shift in trading patterns or the health crisis worsening on November's presidential election, creating uncertainty. Fear of a crash also drives investors to safe haven of silver. Factor number 4, forecast of a US dollar crash. Former Morgan Stanley chief economist Stephen Roach said it will be a 35% drop against all other major currencies. That's a big drop. More fear more safe haven seeking, and that's where people are going to run to gold and silver. When the gold-silver ratio reverses during the bull markets, silver dramatically outperforms gold. The gold-silver ratio has been between 50 to 1 and 80 to 1 over the last several decades, and might go high for a while, but it's always returned to more traditional levels, just like it's done since silver's jump in March. To see how silver has dramatically outrun gold each time the gold-silver ratio has reversed since 1995, check out the chart below. So you can see that silver outruns gold when gold-silver ratio reverses. So this is very bullish for silver, and a lot of people are still predicting, including myself, that silver will go much higher. So that's just 5 many factors of why silver prices are expected to experience record gains in the very short term. In fact, silver just hit a 7-year high and is set to outperform gold for the year by a long shot. The silver price has already jumped over 140% from its 2020 low in March, hitting $28 per ounce, and is expected to hit $30 by year end. Now that the old school way to invest is silver is to buy coins and bars, but putting your money on junior silver miners can offer a much bigger payout. And this is why we're looking at Blackrock Gold, especially since the surging silver price is giving the mining industry a major shot of adrenaline that's creating massive opportunities for undervalued silver explorers to return serious gains. That's why investors following the money weren't surprised to hear in July that billionaire fund manager Eric Sprott snapped up a whopping 67% of a capital raise by an up-and-coming silver junior that caught his eye. That promising silver explorer is Blackrock Gold. Eric Sprott went in large in Blackrock Gold. BRC in Canada, BKRRF in America, AHZ in Frankfurt, Germany. Eric Sprott is notorious for being the #1 billionaire gold investor on the planet. Here's why billionaire investor Eric Sprott is betting on Blackrock Gold. Get the latest news and updates right to your inbox. Little known company has passed Sprott's rigorous investment criteria. Blackrock Gold is focused on blue sky opportunities and acquiring large-scale holdings in prolific silver and gold belts in stable regions. In fact, the company just completed a 43-101 report on the prolific Silver Cloud project, but more than that later. This current CEO, Andrew Pollard, who I just interviewed, so stay tuned to that interview, has turned this ship around since joining Blackrock Gold in early 2019. At the time, the stock was a mere 3 cents. Let's see if we can watch a little bit of this video.
It is great to be here, and it's this is a great invitation to kick things off this morning. We're a Nevada-focused gold company. Recently, we just acquired a project which now makes us about as pure play of a silver story as you can get. We trade on the venture exchange under the symbol BRC. We're also on the OTC as well, which we just upgraded our listing down there to the QB. So we should see some bigger volumes move into the stock moving forward. We're definitely going to be making some forward-looking statements today. That's because we've got a lot to look forward to. It's been one hell of a month for us here at Blackrock. As you'll
Look
see,
at that chart.
Our fortunes really took a big turn sometime around mid-July. That's what one drill hole does to a stock when you hit 30 meters of something grading just shy of a kilogram per ton silver equivalent. So that's what we call it, the $100 million drill hole. That's about what was added to our market cap.
So I'm not going to go through the whole video, but you guys will be able to watch these videos as you start doing more due diligence. But that's the CEO, Andrew Pollard. He was a consultant, came in, cleaned up the company, and became the CEO, and has totally turned it around. So super, super impressive. Pollard saw the huge potential of their holdings, but wisely focused on the real need first, team building. He captured lightning in a bottle by attracting a $1 billion board and a proven management team. The new team led Blackrock Gold to turn a big corner in the last couple of months as they crystallized a theory about the potential of their flagship project and are now working on proving it out further. Today, they are trading in the anywhere from the dollar range, and that's up 43x since Pollard joined when it got to the $1.30 range. But that's only possible because of their two projects representing targets with high grades and multi-million-dollar ounce potential. Their flagship Tonopah West project consolidates half of one of the largest silver districts in North America and represents brownfield mine expansion style drilling that eliminates the risky discovery process. They just upsized their active drill program to a 20,000 meter program on the strength of their positive exploration results to date. Their very large silver cloud project is adjacent to some of the highest grade gold projects on the planet. The company completed a 43-101 report on the property in July 2020 and has a 3,500 meter drilling program planned for mid-September. Blackrock Gold is fully funded for all drilling activity through 2020, thanks to having just raised 12 million, oversubscribed 4.5 million round in June, 7.5 million round in July. So we can expect to hear lots of good news from both these exploration programs over the coming months, which means we got some catalysts to see this go higher. Nevada's proven and prolific Tonopah Silver District. Now, before I get into that, let's just take a look at the markets and see if this is doing anything. So there we go. So we are live, we are interactive, and Blackrock Gold is already up 4.9%. It's now at $1.07. While we are live, it is literally making a move. And let's see if it's doing anything in America. BKRRF. It's doing anything in America yet. There we go. So in America, it's up as well, 3%. So currently at 80 cents in America and only traded 7,000 shares in America. And in Canada, the volume so far is 51,000 shares in volume so far. So just getting started, just starting to really kind of trade for the day and up already. So congratulations to anyone that's got in early because you're already up and that didn't take long. And typically when we talk about stocks, we see a lot of upward movement and upward pressure because there's a lot of investors that believe in the picks that we talk about. And we've had a good track record of success. And typically when you have a track record of success, people will follow you. So let's just go through this. So Nevada's proven and prolific Tonopah Silver District, Blackrock Gold's Tonopah West project is located in Nevada, obviously Las Vegas, which is America's second largest producer of silver after Alaska. The state consistently ranks as one of the top mining jurisdictions in the world. Blackrock's project is also located in the Tonopah Silver District, one of the largest silver districts in North America. 4 of the 25 largest producing silver mines in the United States in 1921, past production of 1.86 million ounces of gold and 174 million ounces of silver, with a production profile that averaged 2,125 grams a ton silver equivalent over 50 years. Production in this district pretty much stopped in the 1930s, largely because of the Great Depression and the price of silver taking a major nosedive from $1 into the 35-cent range in just a few short years. You can see the dip there. But now the silver price is hitting new highs, and Blackrock Gold's BRC in Canada, BKRRF in America, and AHZ in Frankfurt, Germany, Tonopah West project is primed to carry on the district's tradition of major silver discovery. On September 1st, the company announced its second high-grade silver discovery at Tonopah when it drilled 2,215 grams a ton silver, equivalent over 3 meters within 4.6 meters of 1,577 grams a ton silver equivalent at Tonopah West. Some of the highlights of the drill results include hole at the Paymaster vein returned 1,577 grams a ton over 4.6 meters, including 3 meters grading 2,215 grams a ton. Also intersected a second vein yielding 1.5 meters, 1,670 grams a ton. So I'm not going to go through all of this. I'm just going to try to go through all the key points This is very technical. If you're not a very technical savvy miner for gold and silver, this is going to go over your head. So this is more for technical people. Drilling continues to ramp up at the Tonopah with 10,000 meters of planned 20,000 meter initial program, now complete with 2 drill rigs being utilized. And you can see all the specifics of the drill holes. And remember, to reiterate, the last time the stock exploded was because they had 1 successful drill hole. So with more drill holes coming, those could be potentially more catalysts coming as well for this stock. The bonanza silver grades encountered at both the Victor and DBP targets are prime examples of why this historic district rose to prominence long ago as the queen of silver camps, and highlights the massive opportunity for Blackrock Gold as the first group targeting these historic workings. While Blackrock's Silver Cloud is one of the most compelling grassroots projects in the world, very large project with past producing mines and high grades. Blackrock Gold has been attracting market attention for good reason. Their newly consolidated 4.5 square kilometer, 1,100 acres Tonopah West project gives the company control over the entire western half of the Tonopah Silver District. So this is what it looks like. Quite a large property with lots of room for growth. Now, Blackrock Gold is the first group to conduct modern exploration on the property and its multiple historic mines. That means investors should expect potentially bonanza grade results because the company already knows where the historic mining was going on right up to when it stopped. In fact, they've already demonstrated that on their very first drill hole when the stock exploded. Upsized exploration program building on impressive results. So Blackrock Gold has started their current 4-target drill program on Tonopah West on July 17th, 2020. You can see some of the areas that they're focused on, some of the regions where they are identifying new discoveries and high-grade veins. Less than a week later, Blackrock Gold announced they'd encountered multiple intersects, including 29 meters of 965 grams a ton silver equivalent, 3 meters of 2,198 grams a ton, including 1.5 meters of 3,603 grams a ton, and 3 meters of 465 grams a ton of silver. By August 25th, they had upsized their 7,000 meter program to 20,000 meters on the sheer impressiveness of those results. Investors need to keep their eyes on the silver discovery story that clearly isn't over yet, and more holes are coming. Bonus, mine dump tailings. Blackrock Gold's Tonopah West project also includes 9 historic mine dumps that contain an estimated 450,000 tons of mineable material that could be scooped off the ground and taken to a mill. Hey man, whatever you can pick up and you can sell has value. It turns out that what was considered waste rock 50 years ago can now be valuable ore thanks to modern processing techniques. That made it more than worthwhile for Blackrock Gold to look into those tailings and could add to their market value. So they initiated an evaluation program on the existing data, which would be followed by surface sampling and a 700-meter sonic drilling program this year. Mineral discoveries means big jumps for mining juniors. The table below is a great example and reminder of what investors already know. When junior gold and silver companies make the next big exploration discovery, their stocks take off. So these are some of the stocks that took off. Great Bear Resources was at 51 cents, ran up to $17, a 3,343% increase, $890 million market cap. Core Mining, KORE, ran from 26 cents to $1.57. K92 Mining ran from $1.60 to $7.96. Fosterville South Exploration ran from $1.20 to $3.18. These are all examples of companies that have exploded on successful results. The key is to look for a junior mining stock like Blackrock Gold that actively is building on impressive exploration results, but hasn't had their share price shoot up to this level yet. Now, obviously, they've ran up from 20 cents to $1.60. They've consolidated back to where they are right now. Let's just quickly take a look at where they're at. Right now at $1.07. So they've been as high as $1.60. They were at 22, currently at $1.07. Obviously, what goes up can come down. And you can see that they've been as high as $1.61 and they've consolidated from those levels. But we've also seen it go from 28 cents all the way to 161. And it is now staying well over $1. So very, very, very strong, very bullish. And with billionaires like Eric Sprott involved in this deal, I feel like there's a lot of upside potential for this company. And I think that's why everyone needs to put it on their watch list, put it on their radar. I think it's important that everybody is aware of this company. Now, remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here in Rich TV Live. I'm just going to look at the news and just see if there's any specific news that these guys have put out recently. It's always important to watch the news. Okay, I don't know why TMX Money doesn't want to show up. It's weird. Really weird pumping ads on TMX Money. Okay, odd. Let's go to news. Scroll down from here. So you can see here on bar chart that Blackrock Gold Corp is a 56% buy. So it is starting to really gain some steam. The long-term indicators fully support a continuation of the trend, and it has a 56% buy with a strengthening short-term outlook on maintaining this current direction. Let's just scroll down. You can see that Blackrock Gold has performed quite well, and it is up 21% in the last month, 381% in the last 3 months, and 1,400% since March of this year. And look, there's some news that's out, so let's read this news. This news just came out. Just came out. So let's break it down. BlackRock announces intention to spin out Silver Cloud property to new company owned by shareholders. So I guess they're doing a spin out here. So this is breaking news. Let's break it down. Blackrock Gold Corp, BRC in Canada, BKRRF in America, announces that its board of directors is currently evaluating a proposal for BlackRock to transfer the company's Silver Cloud property located in the northern part of Nevada to a new subsidiary to be formed, otherwise known as the SpinCo, provide funding to SpinCo, and then spin out the shares of SpinCo to BlackRock shareholders. Wow, this is good. BlackRock shareholders would end up owning shares in both BlackRock and the SpinCo in the same proportions. Andrew Pollard, president and CEO, stated, with gold hovering near all-time highs and our Tonopah West property dominating the show, we see this as a perfect backdrop to unlock value for investors by spinning out what was once our flagship property, Silver Cloud, into a separate, discovery-oriented public company. I like this. We don't believe the market is fully valuing the sum of our parts, and we see this as an ideal solution to ensure both projects get the attention and command the valuation of which they deserve. With purpose-built teams for each, not only would this allow BlackRock to streamline its focus towards reestablishing and developing the Tonopah Silver District into the Tier 1 mining complex it once was, it will also allow shareholders to participate in and benefit from the creation of a new Northern Nevada focused exploration company, with shareholders contemplated to receive 1 share in the SpinCo for every 3 shares they hold in Blackrock. This creates a compelling new dynamic to our investment thesis, as investors will stand on their own shares in 2 public companies that are on 2 clear paths. Management of the company currently contemplates that Blackrock shareholders will receive 1 SpinCo share for every 3 common shares of Blackrock, and that the SpinCo shares will be subject to resale restrictions, with 25% of the SpinCo shares being released from the restrictions at the time of completion of the spinout, and a further 25% being released every 4 months thereafter. I like that. They don't want to create too much dilution. Very smart. The completion of the proposed spinout transaction and contemplated distribution of SpinCo shares to Blackrock shareholders are subject to a number of conditions, including the completion of legal and tax structuring analysis, completion of financial analysis, determination of the structure and amount of Blackrock's funding of SpinCo, determination of final details of the transaction, settlement of the board and management team for SpinCo, required regulatory approvals, and required shareholder approval, and listing of the SpinCo shares on the TSX Venture Exchange. There is no certainty that the spinout transaction will be completed on the terms proposed or at all. The board of Blackrock may determine to not proceed with the transaction should there be a change in market conditions or investor interest, or should another opportunity arise that would similarly enhance value to Blackrock shareholders. The company will provide updates when further details of the proposed spinout transaction are determined. Precious Metals Summit Beaver Creek webcast. Blackrock Gold's Andrew Pollard will give a live company presentation at the upcoming Precious Metals Summit Beaver Creek tomorrow, Wednesday, September 16th at 10:45 a.m. Eastern, where he will discuss their recent significant assay results and update on their ongoing maiden drill program at Tonopah West and the proposed spinout of Silver Cloud into a new company to be owned by Blackrock investors. About Blackrock Gold, Blackrock is a junior gold-focused exploration company that is on a quest to make an economic discovery anchored by a seasoned board. The company is focused on its Nevada portfolio, consisting of low sulfidation, epithermal, gold, and silver projects located along the established Northern Nevada Rift in north-central Nevada and the Walker Lane Trend in Western Nevada. So that's the news today. And clearly the stock is responding in kind, not up huge on the news, but up a little bit on the news so far. TDOC is going up. Yeah, so is DOC. Telemedicine is hot. I'm not surprised that DOC is going up, TDOC is going up, telemedicine is hot. We are living in a COVID-19 world, unfortunately, and telemedicine is the future of medicine. So you can also get the PowerPoint presentation right on the website, Blackrock Gold, under the investor section, and go through the entire PowerPoint presentation. I won't go through the entire PowerPoint presentation, but I will try to find and identify some key points like the stock info here, average daily volume, the market cap, shares issued outstanding, and how many shares are fully diluted, 135 million. 12 million raised since June 1st, including 5 million investment from legendary billionaire Eric Sprott. And their website looks like this. And you can go and scroll down and see their presentation, which I've already downloaded. You can follow them on social media, follow all the news as it happens. And you can see that the news that they just put out today is already on their website. BlackRock announces intention to spin out Silver Cloud property to new company owned by shareholders. So you can learn more about their properties, the Tonopah and the Silver Cloud, right on their website. You can subscribe, you can follow the company. So a lot of information on the website, very well put together. And let's just continue to read this news. So it also helps when the company has more than one serious exploration project in their portfolio. And obviously, Blackrock Gold has 2 projects. And this is the Silver Cloud project. It's located in the heart of gold mining country on the tip of the prolific Carlin Trend, which has produced over 88 million ounces of gold. And this is the property that they are proposing to do a separate spin out and make it eventually its own entity. This very large project, 45 square kilometers, which is 12,000 acres, has returned multiple high-grade gold intercepts, despite only 3 small rounds of exploration being undertaken to date, 8,000 meters total, which means there's still a lot of room for growth in this section. Each round resulted in a discovery and was done by major mining companies, including Teck, Placer Dome, and Newmont. You can see some of the areas of discovery. Before Blackrock Gold got their hands on the project, the property had been abandoned for 15 years due to ridiculously high royalties that totaled a crippling 10%. But in 2017, the royalties lapsed, giving Blackrock Gold the opportunity to sweep in and acquire the Silver Cloud project and its untapped potential. There are multiple targets and multi-million-dollar ounce gold potential. Nearby discoveries have given Blackrock Gold a new understanding of the region's geology that's helping them unlock the Silver Cloud project's potential. With a total of 8 veins now identified at surface and expanding an open geochemical anomaly that sits atop gravity lows and just 3 kilometers directly to the east of Helka's nearby Hollister mine, the previously unexplored northeast veins targeted in shaping up to be a significant exploration play, Blackrock Gold CEO Andrew Pollard, and you can see those areas are circled. In January, they drilled 5 hardcore holes, totaling 2,207 meters, 7,240 feet, identified several mineralized porphyry intrusives, and had returns of up to 8.32 grams a ton gold over 1.5 meters. Blackrock Gold's next step is a 3,500 meter 12 to 14 hole drill program that's planned to start in September. So watch for that spin out. Even more news that catches the market's attention into the fall. And it is surrounded by Nevada's major gold and silver producer. The idea with mining is if you've got the ability, the permit, the zoning to drill, and you're right beside another producer who's produced gold or silver previously, chances are if you drill in your zone, you will find something. And that's the whole idea when it comes to mining, especially in regions that have produced silver and gold before. And you can see there's been a lot of previous output in those regions. The western half of Blackrock Gold's Silver Cloud project shares major structural similarities to Midas, while the other eastern half looks to share similar structural settings to Hollister. When you add this to the proximity to Goldstrike and Carlin, Blackrock Gold's Silver Cloud target is about as good a drill target as you'll ever see in Nevada. Of course, it helps that Nevada is one of the top precious metals production hotspots on the planet, as the table below shows. So you can see major gold and silver producers in Nevada. You can see Blackrock Gold, still a very baby market cap. When you compare it to Barrick Gold, Blackrock Gold, only 114 million market cap. Barrick Gold, a 51.9 billion market cap. Okay. Newmont Gold, 53 billion market cap. Hecla Mining, 2.9 billion market cap. McEwen Mining, 495 million market cap. Kuwait Mining, 1.9 billion market cap. So you could see they are the smallest market cap company in the region. So they are surrounded by monsters, which means they could potentially be a monster. Billion-dollar board and proven company building team. Blackrock Gold has exceptional leadership that raised well over $1 billion to date to drive forward various companies and projects. Bill Howell, executive chairman, has done quite a good job. and has founded several public companies, led the exploration division of a major mining company, and raised $300 million in project financing. He was general manager of exploration in the United States and Latin America for Placer Dome Inc., where he was an integral part of the teams that delivered over 100 million ounces of gold resources. Andrew Pollard, who's the president and CEO, director, founded the Mining Recruitment Group Limited, MRG, in 2006, amassed a who's who network in the mining and finance world, and helped advise and build management teams for resource exploration and production companies, ranging in size from seed round through to over 100 billion in market cap. David Lang, director, is a mining engineer and mine builder with 40 years of experience. He's the former COO of Equinox Gold and True Gold Mining, former COO and EVP of Quintana Resource Capital, and former co-founder executive of Endeavour Mining, a gold producer in West Africa. He previously held some senior positions in mining investments banking and debt advisory at Endeavour Financial and Standard Bank in New York. Daniel Vickerman, director, is a seasoned institutional sales and corporate finance professional with 25 years of experience. Among his impressive past roles was managing director, co-head of Canadian Equity Sales UK at Canaccord Genuity Corp. He has extensive experience working with mineral exploration and development companies, raising over $1 billion for private and listed companies. John Seberg, director, was senior vice president, strategic relations for junior gold and silver mining company Klondex Mines Limited, which was recently acquired by Helka Mining prior to Klondex. He was employed for over 10 years at the world's top gold mining company, Newmont, where his last position was vice president, investor relations. Wow. So going through all of this, and just looking at the stock, this is Blackrock Gold right now, up 3.92% in Canada, and in America, now up 4% at 80 cents in America. As their website. And you can learn more about this company and learn everything about this company just by going to their website. So here's why billionaire investor Eric Sprott is betting on Blackrock Gold. 9 reasons Blackrock Gold could prove to be the precious metals play of 2020. Now remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. This is a sponsored ad, okay? So when I talk about these companies, I want you to understand this is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. We are literally doing these videos to gain exposure for this company, okay? Always know that before you make an investment. If you are looking to make an investment, I always say, try to buy the dips, buy low, and if you see profits, take profits. My trading style is I'm a momentum trader. So buy a stock, and then if you see profits anywhere 5% or 10% or more, you should always have your thumb on the pulse, and you should always be ready to execute and sell unless you believe long-term in the company and you're looking to take a long-term position and do a long-term investment, okay? So these are 9 reasons why I believe, and why this article says they believe, that Blackrock Gold has enormous potential. First and foremost, silver price is expected to make major gains and take silver mining juniors along with them. So right off the bat, a lot of people talking about silver prices going up. If the price of silver goes up, silver miners will also go up. 2 very large land packages with high grades and multi-million ounce potential in prolific high-grade gold and silver belts in Nevada. Fully funded with billionaire fund manager Eric Sprott having snapped up 67% of Blackrock Gold's most recent capital raise. That's huge. Tonopah West project consolidates half of one of the largest silver districts in North America that had past production of 1.86 million ounces of gold and 174 million ounces of silver. Just upsized their active drill program at Tonopah West to a 20,000 meter program on the strength of their positive exploration results. Above ground mine dump tailings at Tonopah West contain 450,000 tons of mineable material. Silver Cloud project has returned multiple high-grade gold intercepts and is surrounded by major gold mines and production. 3,500 meter drill program planned to start in September on Silver Cloud, which could also be another catalyst. And billion-dollar board and outstanding team with a proven track record. Those are 9 reasons why you should be looking at Blackrock Gold. So this is the website, blackrockgold.ca. I will be putting this pick on our website, Rich TV Live, where every day we look for new picks. We look for companies that are undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed, and we try to bring them to you first. And if you get in early and you see returns, you should almost always be willing to take profits. And if you go to Rich TV Live and you go to Rich's picks, you'll be able to see all my picks, 77 picks so far in, as you can see, 2020 with an average return of 134%. My last pick, K&R, which I brought to you guys August 29th, was up at its peak. It actually hit 664 yesterday, was up at its peak hundreds of percent. Congratulations to all members, and hopefully you took profits. Unless, of course, you really believe in the company long-term, and if that's what you're planning on doing, then you can just hold the stock and wait for more catalysts to see the stock potentially go higher. Okay, but my strategy is always momentum trade. It says right here, trading style momentum trading idea, take profits of 5% or more. So if you're up 5% or more, you should always be willing to take profits, which means if it goes up more than 5% and it starts to come down, take your profits. Never go in the red after you're in the green. Okay, that's one of the things that we teach in the Trading Academy. And if you're looking to have better results in the markets and you're looking to beat the markets, you too can join my Trading Academy. Just email me at richtvlive@gmail.com and we'll give you access to join the team. Okay. So this is Blackrock Gold Corp, currently at 106. I'm not sure why it's saying down 11%. That doesn't make sense. So Webull clearly having some issues. Doesn't make any sense there, why it's saying that. There we go. So 106 and up 3%. That makes a lot more sense. And it has now traded 105,000 shares so far today. Okay. So this is the pick for me that I'm really watching and that I'm putting on my radar and I'm putting on my watch list. I do not own shares. If I do buy shares, I will let you know first. Okay, just go through some of the messages. Yes, I have interviewed the company and the interview should be posted soon. So stay tuned to that. Hey, Troy, how you doing, brother? You like the company? You like Eclipse? Yeah, I like Eclipse too. I like them both. Hey, what's up, Anfo Drew? How you doing? You like CHFS? Okay, I'll take a look at CHFS. Thank you guys for your picks. If you like this video, smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere. I would love to know your opinion on Blackrock Gold. What do you think about this pick? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Is it too late to get in? Obviously, it's already made a huge move up from 22 cents to $1.60 and is consolidated down to the dollar range. And now we're talking about it. So love to know what you guys think. Comment down below. This is Rich from Rich TV Live, bringing you Blackrock Gold, a new play that I think that we're talking about for the first time, that I think is underappreciated, undervalued, underexposed, and in one of the greatest regions in the world for mining gold and silver. And that's why I believe this is a company we need to be watching carefully. Okay. Eric Sprott is heavily invested. I think at some point I'll probably invest as well. Stay tuned. This is Rich from Rich TV Live. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have a great day. If there's any picks you think I need to be looking at, please let me know. I'm going to be back in our Trading Academy with our group, and I'll be talking to them about all the picks that I'm watching this morning. And if there's anything that you think is worth watching, please let me know. put it in the description down below or message me. Just email me at richtvlive@gmail.com. If you like to join our trading academy, which is growing exponentially worldwide, you can join me. Just email me at richtvlive@gmail.com. I'll give you instructions on how you can join and be a part of our winning team. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is Rich from Rich TV Live, bringing you the winners, and we bring them to you first. Blackrock Gold, BRC in Canada, BKRRF in America, and AHZ in Frankfurt, Germany. Another one that's up big. Not telling you to go and chase it. I'm not telling you to go buy it. Just want to bring this to your watch, bring it to your attention, and I'd love to know what you guys think. So please respond, comment down below. If you like the video, smash the like button and let me know what you think of this pick. I don't own any shares yet, but if I ever do, I'll let you know first. This is Rich from Rich TV Live saying have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Peace.